Good morning. Taking a walk over to the garden. Just gave it a nice little sprinkle. Morning water. I've noticed with the garden, basically almost any garden, if you have the proper soil components, you can retain moisture in the water in the dirt. Once you retain moisture in the dirt, the plants basically know how much water is in the dirt and how much it can extract at a time. So with it being in pots, you do have to almost constantly water the plants. But what I'm thinking is, what we can do, I have a sprinkler, but it will have to be on a timer. And the timer would have to go off every now and then, just constantly giving it and feeding it some moisture, water. So now a piece of the watermelon plant has came off, and what I'm thinking is basically that's because it doesn't have enough water that it feels though it can retain all that length. But on the other side here, it looks like it's doing good. So I took that piece that was coming off, I put it here. Hopefully it'll grab a hold of some moisture here and grow roots and put forth watermelon. So what I know I'm going to have to do is going to have to design bottles that I would put water in and put like a little hole in it, so the soil or the compost or the worm casting, the dirt, it will always, continuously drip water into the pots. This will allow the plants to continually get water on a continuous basis, instead of me taking out the hose and constantly watering the plants. It will actually put a little bit, just enough water, just so the soil doesn't dry out. I think I'll probably put about 2 holes, and all I'll do is I'll just fill up the bottles and continually place it. Of course, if it rains, it doesn't look like it at this time, but eventually I will not put any water on the plants when it's going to rain. Now, humidity and rain is basically, two different things, but plants still survive off of humidity. That's basically what the leaves also do. Leaves get the radiation from the sun and also get moisture from the air. The combination puts forth life, which is good. And of course, nowadays it's really a shame. A lot of food that we eat now are not natural. They're all genetically modified. I can name a few. The chicken we eat, genetically modified. Corn, broccoli, cauliflower, uh, cucumber, avocado. It's a shame, but the way the Creator has designed our foods is by a little, not by a lot. But of course, the powers that be figured that a lot was best. But I really believe that's what's harming our bodies more so than anything else, is by the types of food that our body is consuming. The people that design the food just don't get it, whereas the body needs a little in order to thrive. Just a little. It's amazing. I seen the seeds. Oh, peach also. The peach, genetically modified. The watermelon. Oh, the more watermelon that we eat today is genetically modified. All the watermelon. I hear chicken in the background. So they're just getting the eggs, I guess. Still in hear the rooster. It's amazing. My potatoes look like they're doing just fine. You can see it right here. Potato. I took one of them inside. It looked like a little rodent was trying to chomp on it. But there's potatoes there. They're little, tiny, russet potatoes. But that's okay. They'll do good. I can make little chips of them. Because I usually use my own, I use my deep fryer to make me some potato chips. Because I like to crunch, I like to eat them. But do you know the nutrients from potato is actually in the skin? So think about it. All that flesh, and all we really need is the skin. Deep, isn't it? I don't know what's going on with my raspberry. It's just been hanging in there though. Little flesh, a lot of seed. So the key is actually big seed and a little flesh. It's almost, you can almost say it's like man, big man, which has the seed, and little woman, which has the flesh. Now, both complement each other, but you basically need big seed and a little flesh. Life is amazing. Life lessons, the way we are taught. I guess a lot of these aren't going to come through also. I can see a lot of them dried out by the roots. But we are green at this time, which makes for a garden. I wish my bell peppers would come on in. I don't know what the hold is up is in. They look good right now. See a little bee on them. That's one of my pollinators. Me and sunflower just about to come in. See a little yellow coming out of that pod. which is definitely a different variety of sunflower that I've seen in the stores. So the creator designed many varieties of flowers. Oh well, more to life, excuse me, more life to all, less life to none. I'm on.